Hey, what is up guys? Jake here, we're getting into some Time Tenshi Paradox. I literally just bought this game on sale for less than $2, and it looked really good. It looked good. Yeah, let's go with good. Anyways, we're gonna play this because of how good it looked. And definitely not because it looked like a garbage fire. But here we go. Chapter 1. Didn't read it. For once, I'm glad things have been nice and slow lately. Ever since that incident a couple weeks ago, you know the one. It seems like I've finally gotten the chance to relax and take things easy. My name is Kenji Johnson. I work for my grandfather at a covert facility housing his unique invention, the Time Window. Man, really hitting the ground running. This is awesome. There it is. That's the window. Turns out the future's mostly blue. It's a long story, but to cut to the chase, the Time Window is the first functioning time machine developed by mankind. We don't talk about the ones developed by, like, rabbits. A team that uses the Time Window is a group of girls known as the Time Tenshi, and over the months they've become very important to me. You could say our organization is a very well kept secret, but my grandfather being the original inventor, well, let's just say that's by no means the craziest thing that's happened to me. Really? That's your grandfather invented time travel? That doesn't even hit top 10? In recent weeks, the Time Tenshi and I had been tested to our limits by the Neferuri, the power-crazed princess from ancient Egypt, and her maniacal scheme to snare the entire planet in her grasp. If things had gone just a little differently, some stroke of chance or a minor miscalculation on our part, who knows what could have become of the future. But the facts are, they did not. Because we're very good. Wow, it sounds like a really interesting game happened before this one. At the last moment, we somehow snatched victory from the clutches of seemingly inevitable defeat. Of course, that's not to say there wasn't a swirling mass of unanswered questions floating around in my mind. But where those thoughts would usually puzzle me or keep me awake at night, in the past fortnight or so I've been completely at ease. Maybe it's the relief that flooded my being when our dire peril was finally over. Perhaps the chaos left me so worn out I've hardly had the strength or willpower to give much thought since then. Or maybe it's the kind, supportive care the girls have been showing each other, and me since that time. Wow, that sounds like something that would happen in this kind of game. Oh, we get to play the interesting part of the game. That's refreshing. I'm excited now. Never mind. So, this is the place? Oh, Kenji, I'm coming over. I heard the familiar English accent, Valley Girl accent of the blonde-haired woman as she entered the classy restaurant where he'd scheduled a celebratory meal after the recent events. There she is. Elizabeth. She walked gracefully over to the large table where I'd already taken my seat and set her handbag down beside her chair before beaming her warm smile across the table at me. Hey, Rose, it's good to see you. Kenji, likewise. How are you feeling? I'm alright, I guess. I've been taking it easy the past couple of days, really. Why did we jump back 2 weeks? Nothing happened in the present. Why didn't this just happen now? Oh yeah, me too. After what happened, it's only right we should rest for a while. The fair-faced Rose was the first of the Time Tenshi, a scientist around the facility, and a sword-wielding knight on our missions into history? Why? Why would you want to wield a sword? Why not a gun? That feels better to me. Her normally calm, polite demeanor often gave way to her underlying passion for battle, especially when her friends were in danger. Yeah, that's right. Say, have you seen the others? Oh, like, not yet, but I'm sure there'll be... Oh, here comes somebody now. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it, but where's... Oh, Kenji and Rose. Wait for me. Okay, she sounds like the excitable one. I gave her the lame voice. It just happens, you know. Several heads turned as a blue-haired girl burst into the restaurant wearing a somewhat revealing and undeniably cute outfit. She skipped over to her table and almost jumped into her seat. Oof, so, how's it going? Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. Hey, Kyo, it's nice to see you. Hi, guys, did I miss anything? The bubbly girl was the second member of the Time Tenshi. Her cute, energetic personality shone through both in the Time Window facility and our adventures into history. And aside from the mischief she caused, Kyo was also a trained expert in medical matters as well as equipment maintenance. Nah, not really. You're right on time. Yay. Oh, who's that? 3 more figures appeared at the door, smiling and chatting together. Oh no, we only have 2 more seats. One of them, an alarmingly curvaceous red-headed woman, spotted our table and the trio waved to us as they made their way over to their seats. Tessa, Michelle, and Grandpa. That's not Kenji's voice, but it's too late. I'm stuck in it. It's great to see you guys. Ken, Rose, and Kyo, you all made it. Oh my. She landed with a fucking thud.
Oof!
I reeled from the impact of the sturdily built girl nearly knocking me over while taking her seat next to me. Really? She's no more sturdily built than anyone else at this goddamn table. You drew all three of them the exact same way.
Oh, sorry, Ken. Crap. I didn't break anything there, did I? No. I'm fine, really.
The pink-haired tomboy was Tessa, our newest recruit, and she had a fighting style to match her temper. Highly skilled in coding, she was also a keen fitness enthusiast and possibly the strongest of the group. I mean, yeah, look at these arms. Her cute appearance could be deceiving. If there was anything she hated, it'd be getting called cute by anybody. Well, anybody better watch the fuck out. Meanwhile, struggling to squeeze her overly busty body into the space provided between her chair and table, was the red-haired woman, who tried to conceal her difficulty with some small talk. Is this the red-haired woman or is this pink? Got it, red. Jesus fucking Christ, that's preposterous. I need another voice, I'm out.
Oof! So how was the journey here, guys?
Oh man, I gotta remember everyone's voice. This is gonna be a real struggle. Looks like you're having trouble there, Michelle. You want me to give you a push?
What? No, I got this, dude. I'm just doing fine, thank you.
Finally squeezing herself into her chair, Michelle smiled at all of us. Michelle's appearance was due to a serious time window-related incident she'd suffered in the past. But those days were behind her now. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Our group's commander and operations manager, it was her duty to oversee missions and the general functioning of the time window. Her initially stern mannerisms had eased a bit, but she was still rarely seen without her trademark cane. Except for now, I guess, because she doesn't have a cane. Am I Tenshi? I thought it was Kenji.
Well, everyone seems...
That's the wrong voice, too.
Well, everyone seems to be here now. Good.
Oh, that's the grandpa. Oh, everyone seems to be here. That's good. My grandpa smiled from the opposite end of the table. The brains behind the whole operation. He was also the inventor of the time window, in case you forgot the first paragraph, and the one who introduced me to the secretive organization in the first place. He cared deeply for all of us, and was ever cautious about the risks of time travel, not to mention what could happen if his prized technology ever fell into the wrong hands. So, let's get some grub. I'm, like, starving.
Oh, Kyo, please, exercise a little patience. We only just got here.
I mean, yeah, but...
Hey, here's the waiter now.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Here are your menus, even though I see you already have food, as evidenced by the table. Thank you.
Oh,
I want everything.
Kyo, shush.
As the evening went on, we all shared a delicious meal together, laughing and reminiscing on times past. And for a time, it seemed as though our troubles were long since forgotten. Until the darkness came. 1 week later? Did we jump back 2 weeks and then 1 week forward? This is so dumb. This is not efficient storytelling. There's already an error. We just got here. This place looks like shit. Look at this. I entered the large lab that housed the time window, the imposing, brilliant machine that granted our team the power to explore the realms of history.
No matter how many times I come here, the time window never ceases to amaze. Shame it's still beaten up pretty bad, though.
We still want to use it? Before long, Rose noticed my presence and left what she was working on to greet me.
Oh, hello, Kenji. Did you sleep well?
Oh, I slept so good, girl.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks, Rose. I'm glad to hear that. It's nice to hear all the events don't seem to have gotten to you that much. I mean, that was like, at this point, like 12 weeks ago, right? Yeah, well, it's all thanks to you guys.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, really. I appreciate all the support and everything. Thanks, Rose.
Rose just smiled warmly in response, and I felt privileged to be able to count the blonde-haired scientist as one of my friends. This isn't what scientists normally wear. That's not standard attire, but hey, it's not like she's working close to, you know, machinery with giant fucking cracks in it.
So, how about you? Did you rest well?
I mean, not too badly. Those repairs have been keeping me up, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How are the repairs going? Bad, I take it, based on the things you just said.
Well, many of the time window systems are still offline. Essentially,
The whole thing was all but fried by the huge amounts of power it took to stop the temporal collapse from reaching us.
Yeah, it gets worse. We heard a voice from the corner of the room, and a figure rose from one of the damaged panels near the floor. This game is fucking retarded. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. It didn't take long to recognize who it was.
Michelle? Goodness. I mean, I keep forgetting you're back with us.
Well, here I am, in the flesh. Hi, Kenji.
Hi, Michelle. God, still haven't gotten used to the way she looks now.
You look pleased to see me.
I did my utmost to fight back a blush, but Michelle's seductive expression soon darkened, like she was still coming to terms with her new appearance. I mean, yeah, right. She can't exist. She's constantly toppling over.
I guess I'm stuck like this now, huh?
I mean, no, they have surgeries. We can fix this.
Oh, like, don't even worry, Michelle. It'll just take some time for your body to recover from its vast levels of exposure to the chronal vortex, that's all.
Yeah, you'll be back to normal soon, for sure.
Hey!
Who the fuck is this?
Right, Kenji.
The bubbly girl must have snuck past us, and I almost jumped out of my skin when she glommed me from behind without warning. It is the same girl, she's just got a PSP for some reason, because that's a thing people still do. We'll give her this, we won't be surprised.
Did you have to sneak up on me? What's wrong, Kenji? Life's full of surprises, you know. Good evening, Kyo. Do you think you could unhand Kenji for like a second? Morning, Rose. Morning, Michelle. Hey, where's Tessa? Oh, she's at the gym. Said she needed to blow off steam or whatever.
I can understand that. But I also don't think the gym would be very, practical for me right now, you know?
She shrugged and shuffled awkwardly. Have you tried cycling?
You could start gently and pick up the pace when you feel comfortable.
Huh, you know, that's actually not the worst idea I've ever heard. You know, I might try that, Kenj.
Yeah, given her current state, I think a bicycle routine could be helpful. Huh, you're so thoughtful, Kenji. What would we do without you? It's nothing, really.
As she glanced around and noticed the lab's state of disrepair once more, Michelle's expression became more serious. Going on experience, I took this as a cue to expect some kind of situation briefing from her.
Anyway, let's get back to the time window for a bit. Like Rose said, a lot of our systems are fucked. They're not just without power, they're actually frazzled.
Is that a technical term? Frazzled?
Observance mode is offline. Future travel's impossible right now. We have no way of pulling people back until if they get in a pinch. We'd have to wait for the next opportunity, which right now could be anywhere up to 30 minutes.
Huh, so in the event of an emergency, we'd be left exposed to danger. And I can definitely imagine that going wrong.
Up against something like the quantum guards, that could be fatal.
Yeah, so I don't have to spell out that the time window's off limits right now, guys.
Well, that's great. I mean, I didn't buy this game to time travel, but I kind of thought maybe there'd be some time traveling.
We need to get this thing fixed up between us, and then
Get
it fixed up between us, I guess. And we can think about making more trips.
Kyo frowned a bit and bit her lip.
But, wait, we can't... Huh? What is it, Kyo? Oh, nothing. We'll be able to travel soon again, though, right? I mean, I guess they're already big enough. Oh, Kyo, can you stop thinking about your breasts for like a second, please?
Kyo blushed and blustered in response, barely concealing a mischievous grin.
Huh? I mean, I didn't. I was just...
Girls, please! The only thing that matters right now is our titties, and that we're out of business for the time being.
Yes, indeed. Oh, wow. He looks good for like a 70-year-old man. At the current rate, repairs may take up to a month or so. Possibly longer should we encounter any additional issues.
Oh, hey, Granddad. I didn't know you were here.
Oh, good morrow to you, sir. Actually, I've just arrived back from a trip into town. I've purchased a few essential items for repairs from a hardware store.
Oh, nice going, Gramps. Say, could you pass me a few M10 screws for this panel?
Oh, certainly. Here you go.
Thanks!
Grandpa passed the screws to Michelle, and Kyo's eyes lit up. This is boring. Oh, sit tight, guys. I'm gonna get some grub. You must be, like, really hungry. We've been so preoccupied with our conversation, I totally forgot about food. I mean, this conversation has been going on for literally minutes.
Oh, you know, now that you mention it, that would be fucking awesome. I only had a tiny salad for breakfast, so I'm famished. Oh, me too. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Thanks, Kyo.
I'll be right back. The blue-haired girl grinned and dashed out of the room, leaving Grandpa and Michelle to continue working with the time windows panels, while Rose tapped at one of the displays. Given my lack of experience in technical issues like this, I figured it'd probably be best for me to leave it to them for now. I decided to head back to my room for a bit.
Okay, bye-bye. I'll be in my room jerking it if you need me. Oh, okay, Kenji. Just let us know if you need something, mischievous wink.
I just realized her eyes are two different colors. That's buck wild. She gave me one of her radiant smiles before turning back to her work. No matter how many times I saw her beautiful features, her face never seemed to lose its glow. I smiled back at her and the others before making my way out into the hall. Oh, we're in the future. Once there, I approached my bedroom door, weighing up what happened.
With the time window offline, we can't go back and make sure Chronotech aren't up to no good. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, that's right. Chronotech, what happened to those guys anyway?
Chronotech. It was the name taken by a rogue time-traveling unit from the future. As far as we knew, there were only two members. Mizuki, the stealthy and secretive ninja, and Bunny, the towering, long-legged bunny girl with a penchant for mischief. That's really dumb. As soon as their names came up in my mind, I was reminded of the events from the last time we saw them. I still shudder to think what happened to them. But if that future was wiped out, does that mean those events didn't really happen anymore? It's the future, they just haven't happened yet, right? Is there some way they could have... For all the trouble they'd cost us, Chronotech girls had become something akin to friends over the course of our travels through time. What? How? That's preposterous. Are they enemies or friends? They can't be both. Frenemies don't exist. Michelle was fondly protective of the pair of them. Michelle, what? And both Rose and Kyo showed sympathy and concern for their safety. They didn't want to keep his distance, was Grandpa ever cautious as he was? Yeah, Grandpa really doesn't trust them. I bet he's secretly the bunny girl, that's my guess. And after what they did to me, I kinda get it. What'd they do? My mind suddenly flashed back to earlier times. It was dark.
Oh gosh, my head! I feel like it's been stuffed full of tissue!
The room was virtually pitch black except for the red lights. There were some scarcely visible lights in the background, but I couldn't make anything out.
Rose, Kyo, Michelle and Tenshi, where are you?
My thoughts daunted me. The idea of being abandoned in a time I didn't belong sent shivers down my spine.
Huh?
Just then I noticed a shadow perched above me, crouching on one of the pieces of scaffolding. I nearly would have jumped if I hadn't been tied down.
Mizuki, where am I?
I muttered the words, hoping they'd be heard and answered. Oh my, put on pants, girl, goddamn! Mizuki hopped down in front of me, scaling the several layers of scaffolding until she was standing in front of me. Did she jump down? She climbed down? She jumped down and then climbed up? This whole sentence doesn't make any sense. She walked a semicircle around me until she was facing me from the left, twirling her sharp katana in her hands. And don't dare move in front of her.
I'm afraid I can't tell you that, Kenji Johnson. This is a top secret facility. One that even your dear old granddad doesn't know about. But it serves a similar purpose to his.
As I glared back at her, she lifted up her katana and swung it over her right shoulder before continuing.
There is no escape from the fate you've been linked to. The sooner you accept that reality, the sooner you'll be of no use to us. Of use to us.
Well, you know what? Okay. This is just rules to live by. When a girl wearing no pants makes a demand, you give in immediately.
Huh. Cat still got your tongue, I see. Very well. I take your silence as a sign of the early stages of acceptance. Whether you like it or not, Kenji, this future is part of your future now. And no matter what you or your friends try to do, nothing can change that.
Another figure walked in the room. To the clacking of high heels, that's practical for combat. It didn't take me long to figure out who it was. Oh my word. Wow, wow.
You look comfy. Why are you even doing this? Why did you kidnap me? I'm garbage. Oh, we have our reasons, dear, don't you worry.
No, let's pump her for info.
Why? Is it for cleavage? I mean leverage? Are you using me as a hostage against my granddaddy? Oh my. What do you think we're just a couple of two-bit crooks and criminals? Using you for some kind of espionage plot? No, my dear Kenji. We have so much more in store for you. You'll just have to wait and see. In time. What is that supposed to mean?
Mizuki motioned to Bunny and turned to leave. The taller girl winked at me, giving a flip of her hair before following on. Okay, bye-bye.
Wait!
Okay. The end. Wow. That was mean of them. I shook my head as I recalled the scene. I've been stuck in there for goodness only knows how long. At least 10 minutes. Grandpa was really down after that. I don't know what he'd do if anything ever happened to me. He hasn't forgotten that easily. Nor all the other stuff they did to us. Like all the sex. I mean, what? I sat down on my bed, still pondering my thoughts, and eventually reached over for my laptop. I guess I'll try to read up on technical maintenance. Not that I'll be able to get my head around it, but it doesn't hurt to try. If I can help the time window repairs in some small way. 1 month later? Why are we skipping around so much? Why? It feels like we could have just done all this in one day. Why did we even introduce the idea of repairs if we were just going to skip to the part where the repairs were done? This game is so dumb. It's so dumb. This is not good storytelling. This is garbage. This is poo-poo garbage town. But okay, you know what? That's enough of a teaser for this garbage-ass game. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more Time Tenshi. And I'll see you guys next time.